From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for April 28, 2016. Today we're going to be taking a look at the USDCHF, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc. For today's trade analysis, it's important for us to note that in about 40 minutes from the recording of this video, we have some U.S. data, advanced GDP data being released at 8:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, which of course could affect all of the analysis that I'm about to provide. And so you'll need to take appropriate measures to limit your risk during news events. In any case, as we take a look here at the USDCHF, we've been studying the downtrend pattern, the trend channel highlighted between the red trend lines here on the daily time frame. It's been a falling channel. However, within that pattern, we've seen some uptrend patterns or upside periods within that downtrend pattern. We can see going all the way back here to the left-hand side of the trend range, going back to November of 2015. We saw the fall, found support here right about where the green circle is, and the first blue trend line took a rise back to the top of the pattern. Then we had a fall, found support again right in the middle of the downtrend pattern, and started going back up, an upside pattern within the downtrend range. Then it went down a couple of weeks ago, hit the bottom of the trend range, and now we're in the upside part of the pattern again. So we went down, up, down, and now we're in the up phase of the trend pattern. So with that being said, I think we still want to focus in on that upside pattern because nothing really has changed. Yes, we're seeing over the past few days a little bit of a slump lower, but the pattern still exists. There's nothing really different than what we've seen, going back in time along these other two upside patterns where we saw rises and falls and rises within the upside part of the pattern. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a couple of times here, and you can see it's come back down 1, 2, 3, 4 days now, coming back down into support. Importantly, we saw that last week where it came back down into the pink shaded area, the 9600 handle, and we took a buy last week into the pink shaded area and had significant profit from 9600 all the way back up to 9800. So as we can see, it's a similar, not exactly the same, but similar pattern where we saw a rise, a dip to support, a rise, a dip to support, and now we're looking for the market to hold and potentially turn back higher towards, once again, the top of the long trend range that we've been studying here in the live daily trade room. So definitely something to consider as an opportunity today. Again, keeping in mind we do have that US data coming up in about 40 minutes from now. The recording of this video at 8:30 a.m. Eastern US time could change everything. If it's significantly negative for the US, if it's a negative impact to the currency, then we look for this to go down. If it's very positive, it comes out higher than the expected number, we could look for this to go up as we're expecting within the pattern of the upside along this blue trend line that we're looking at. Zoom it down to the 4-hour time frame here. We zoom it out just a little bit here. I've taken Fibonacci from the lowest low to the highest high, just the bottom of the trend pattern to the top of the trend pattern. That puts the 382 Fibonacci retracement level right here, right around the 96.65-75 level. It's a little hard to read that number, but it's right there at the top of our blue shade area. So for the day today, this is the way I'm looking at it. When we're looking for low risk and high reward, that means there is risk. There's never a no risk opportunity in the market. But if we're looking for a low risk, high reward opportunity, I think that this blue shaded area may provide that for us today. We know what the risk is. The risk is that it breaks underneath and goes lower. So our stop losses would be underneath the blue shaded area in case it turns around and goes back down towards the pink shaded area as the next area of support that we can see back here on the left hand side. So the risk is that it goes down. So we take a buy with lower risk. The potential reward, of course, is first off targeting the yellow shaded area back up here into the 9700s. But further beyond that, we go all the way back up to the last highs into the 9800 level, or even higher, back up here towards the top of our trend range, all the way back up here into the upper 9800s, the purple zone, and the red trend line at the very top of the chart. So significant upside could be seen if the pattern continues to play out. If it breaks through here, and specifically breaks through that last low that we saw back here last week, we could be looking for some more downside. So I'm in it, looking for it to go back up. If it doesn't, we'll take appropriate measures to limit our risk and look for a new opportunity later on.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.